I think one of the biggest struggles, but one of the greatest things that could happen with remote education is to directly reflect what it's like to be in the classroom. And I think as we're trying to solve that and see that, what does that look like? What are the policies with that when it comes to attendance even or participation? How can we have that mirror what's happening in the classroom or what's happening in person to be online so that engagement is reflected in that and the students are feeling like they're still within that classroom even if they're looking at a screen. And I think that's been the most difficult part, but could be the most rewarding part as well if we were able to solve something like that. On the remote side, I think what's worked for me is really understanding that all these, like for us, we serve all the schools. And understanding with them, not just through assessment, but even just talking to them, what have you done in the past? What were you taught? Because I think each student is taught differently, whether it's strategies, whether it's how they take a test or how they answer questions, whether they show their work in math or they don't show their work. And I think really meeting them where they are and understanding that is a really hard bump to get over, but once you have that, I think it makes online teaching a whole lot better. And that kind of is what coordinates my breakout groups, and that's what coordinates how I assign things with the different programs that we have. And it's a lot harder, but it's the same thing I would do in the classroom. So even with my kids, when they're in different groups, they're all working on something different because that's where they are. And online, if you can figure that out logistically and it works for them, then I think that's when you kind of see that smooth sailing start to happen, even if they are all on different levels.